Hey everybody! This video is going to be either extremely relatable or something that will scare absolutely everybody who is thinking about going home, they're thinking of stopping travelling, they have their going home date, or those who haven't even started travelling but they know that there will be real struggles to go home. So, as I've been home for over a week now, just got back from Cardiff, had a gay old time, I thought I'd run through the 10 struggles every traveller faces when they stop travelling. Number 1, nothing has changed. You will probably expect this, but not to the degree that you will discover that everyone is still talking about the same things. They are still working the same jobs, they're still going to the same shops to buy their bread and milk. Everyone's talking about the same politicians doing the same crappy things. And you come back after however long of all this amazingness and you're like, really? You as a person will feel you have changed so much in the amount of time that you have been away, because travel changes you in so many phenomenal ways. And then you come back and everyone's just going about their daily business as if you'd never left. Number 2, conversations are really boring. Now, majority of time, you'll actually kind of feel like a snob because you're going to want really intellectual, culturally diverse topics that you want to bring up and discuss and debate, and you'll have all this amazing new insight and knowledge that you want to talk to people about, and you may find that people just don't get it. And that can be really, really difficult. And you do feel like a bit of a snob after a while, getting very bored of the same conversations. Number 3, after all that traveling, you get really used to swapping and changing currencies constantly, and your brain kind of rewires to understand the different currencies and different exchange rates. But when you come home, you become oddly fascinated with your home country's currency for just a little while. You'll see people in the line pull out like a £10 note and you're like, now in Birmingham, that's probably not good to stare at someone's wallet because you know what they're going to be thinking, so they instantly like shove it back in their pocket and, whistle over to the police. I'm giving Birmingham so much crap in these videos since I've been home. But I'm allowed to. I'm from Birmingham. You're not allowed to. You're not from here. But seriously, it's a very strange feeling, and you go to the ATM for the first time when you're back and you pull out money and you're like, ooh. Seriously, it's strange, but it happens. Number 4 comes with a story. You are constantly reminded of why you left in the first place. Here's a little scenario. I have many of these stories to tell in the past week. Here's one. I was stood outside Birmingham New Street Station, which is the big central train station, and I was waiting for a friend. I pulled out my phone. My friend said the train will arrive at 5:08. Cool. Few minutes late. Put the phone away. This hooded chav person, youth, was stood very close next to me, which isn't polite, may I add. And he said, "What's the time, love?" I shit you not, I went to pick up my phone out of my bag. And if you are a Brummie, you know, or if you're from any rough area, you know what could have happened next. Went to get my bag again, and I was like, no. And I was like, what time did my friend just put on that text? And then it sprung to me, I was like, oh, it's 5:10, mate. And the death stare I got back at me, because it's a very old trick that as soon as someone knows where your phone is, they will ask you for the time, because most people, when you pull the phone out, you don't even look at the time. The amount of times you put it back and you don't notice. And he saw I had a fairly good phone. I would have pulled it out and bye phone. So yeah, constantly reminded of why you left. Number 5, you will compare and share everything. Especially when you go shopping. You will constantly compare everything you see. For example, a beer, which here is like £2.50. And I keep telling everyone, like, guess how much a pint is in Australia? Guess how much a vodka and coke is in Australia. Wine? Don't even get me started. You will go out for a meal and have a steak. You'll put a piece in your mouth and you'll either go, not like the Outback really, is it? Or if you've been somewhere else other than Australia, you might go, oh my god, beef. In a nutshell, you will annoy every person in a 2-meter radius of you. Forever. Number 6, everything will either seem horrendously expensive or amazingly cheap, depending on where you have been in the world. So for example, majority of my time was in Australia, so I come back here and things are like £2, and I'm like, I'll take 10. No, double it for the exchange rate. Okay, that's 4 Australia. Okay, that kind of makes more sense. But you do, a lot of things in England, like I said, alcohol is so much cheaper that I'm just like buying rounds for everyone. And I really shouldn't have said that, because if you ever see me in a bar now, you may take advantage of that. But come on, £1.25 for a shot of whiskey. What? That's insane. 7. You never thought you'd get bored of talking about your travels. I mean, I kind of do it for a living, so I may be an exception, but you will get bored, because these are the questions. They're guaranteed you will be asked repeatedly when you are back. What was your favourite country then? Alright, out of everything you have done, what was the best bit? The worst question. So, tell me about it. Tell you about it. I've been gone for 2 years. Tell you about it. Alright, sit down, get the wine. You really, they're doing it out of all the goodness in their hearts, but you really do get sick of repeating the same question. Sometimes I get so bored that I feel like writing down the links to some of my videos and passing them out. No, I'm joking, I'd never do that. Number 8. You'll find that if you're around my age, I am 24, that you come back and majority of your friends have moved on. They are doing new things, and you've been on Facebook. You've seen they've got new things going on. They've moved somewhere, they've got the house, whatever they're doing. They've really moved on. Their opinions and thoughts have all changed. And so have yours, and it never becomes so apparent until you see each other and start talking and it hits you in the face like... What hits you in the face? Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson just smacked you in the face and said, "Oh, Ali, people change." Ow. And it can get a little upsetting, but it's not in the worst way. You've just got to be prepared for it, because I wasn't. I really wasn't. You see each other, you talk to each other on Facebook, and then when you see each other in real life, it's all very, very different. But people move on, and that's the way of the world. Number 9. You'll come back to a room full of crap. Now, I did a sensible thing before I left and sold tons, what I thought was tons of things on eBay, so I could clear it all out. I came back, you saw the vlog, my last video, where I show you how empty my room is. This is full, and I don't know if you can see, that's a little walk-in wardrobe. Full. And because you've gone so long living out of a backpack, you realise you don't need all of this stuff. So I actually wouldn't say it's a struggle. This one, maybe this is a good thing. You come back with a whole new appreciation on materialistic things in your life, and you just come back and you will box it all up and throw it away. And number 10. My maximum breaking point was 24 hours after I arrived home that I wanted to go again. Not in a horrible way, I just got the travel bug back again for the first time in 2 years, and it started eating at me, and you will start to count down to your next trip. And what I'm going to say to you right now, stop it. Stop it. Because we can't keep living for travel. It's not right. You have got to live your life. As I have said a million times before, this is a journey. You never arrive. You just keep on going. Everything is part of this journey that we're calling life. And if you're back at home, then it can come with some really crappy parts and you really want to be back exploring the world, yes, but don't waste, if you go away for 1 month a year, don't waste 11 months of every year of your life counting down the days to a holiday that when you get there, you don't even live in the moment then either. And then you come back and it's over really quickly and then you're counting down again. Stop. It's a struggle. I'm trying not to count down the days and I want you to try with me, but it's really hard. Really hard. But we can try. We can try it together. Okay, I'm done. I gotta go. Don't forget to subscribe. There's a button down below. It's really simple. Just click it. Also, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, all at Psycho Traveller. The links with my blog are down there, so go check them all out. Follow me around if you feel like it. And I will see you on Friday, I think. We'll do Friday. It's a date. Bye. Isn't that fabulous? A nice taxi man just kind of went, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "Ah!" I thought it was in Asia again. I was like, "No, I don't want a taxi." I'm like, "Oh, we're in Australia." "No, thank you." He's like, "Where are you going?" I tell him the one.
he was like, oh, I show you. And still thinking we were in Asia. Thinking, I'm not paying you to show me where Terminal 1 is, I find it.